Oh, that's some shit. Right
There it is.
There we go.
What up?
What
I still
up?
don't have it on.
Man, I don't even know what episode number we are. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
237,
All
bro.
right, there you go. All right.
I did the math for you this week.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Sure.
Ready. I think they're ready. All right. Studio 511 is the 237th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Arnold.
This.
No.
That's close enough.
No, Chris. That's Chris, and that's Arnold. Why do you always insist on fucking that up?
I always forget who I am.
Oh, you do?
Hi, everybody.
Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. If you are watching us live right now in real time, 8 p.m. Central on the YouTubes, I'll have you here pulled up on my handy dandy smartphone, and you can interact with us. You can call us out on our bullshit, ask us questions, make fun of Arnold, whatever. If you put it here in the live chat, I'll see it, I'll read it, and try to incorporate you in the show. If you're not watching us live, hey, that's all right. You can enter Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter @H Wrestling Radio. So,
And we do Pinterest, Instagram. Viewpoint, where is it?
Yeah,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram. Sometimes,
Yeah.
I still haven't fucked it.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. But we got a lot to cover. We had another freaking pay-per-view this past weekend.
A lot of pain.
A lot of pain. It was very extreme. There were some rules. We also had the Lucha Underground this past week debut. So they're currently airing, or they just finished airing episode 2, but we gotta do this.
Yes.
So yeah. Get to Chris. What are we gonna start with today?
Of lows from Extreme Rules.
My lowest of lows. I might have to go with because there was so much stuff that I thought was I think anything sucked. I thought everything was like, all right, all right. Moments was the cage match, the tag team cage match.
Go.
Out.
Those rules.
Yeah.
Those rules are very extreme.
Even if he got back in, he's already counted as out. So the only other person that needs to get out is Matt. He's already counted as out. If he gets back in, it's just as if anyone else ran into the ring. If one of the freaking Usos ran into the ring or whatever, it didn't matter. He was already counted as all right. He had escaped. So for them to say, oh, it restarted and he went back in, and he's kind of got. I thought that was a bunch of hooey.
At this rate, you could be eliminated from the Royal Rumble and just walk back in there.
He's still in it. Yeah, he's back. Like,
those rules are retarded.
And then
no pinfalls or submissions.
Exactly, no pinfalls or submissions, which I think they've done that with cage matches here and there sporadically. And this was of the match that they were telling. Yeah, I was like,
one-on-one cage matches, they'll tell you specifically pin skate.
Mm-hmm.
Tag matches, it's specifically just get out. And I kind of would like that overall. Why don't you have a fucking cage match if you can still win the way you So I like the idea going in. Jeff escaped me. I was like, oh great, this is part of my conspiracy theory. This is where Sheamus and Cesaro raped Matt so many different ways that he's lying in pieces.
Yeah.
Broken. They went the typical. I've made this complaint that every cage match has to have that stupid from the top.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More was that same usual trope that, oh my god, one team's about to hang up the air, gotta slowly go to the door and time it just right, even though wasn't Jeff already out?
Yeah. Besides that stupid rule, that was kind of cool because it looked like they had it, like that was natural. Like they weren't constantly looking back at, where are they? We got to go this way.
Because it was easy, because they were like right there.
Timed it, they timed it very well. Stupid. The Whisper in the Wind was cool. It was one of that night. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but Whisper in the Wind is.
You're from Phoenix. You were loving the pay-per-view.
You were splashing
We
everywhere.
weren't from Phoenix, and we weren't really loving the pay-per-view, so we fuck the goddamn.
I'm gonna ask myself the same question.
All right.
Bailey, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah.
That was 6 of the most depressing minutes. Like,
it was
off to Never
fucking
Neverland.
match. All it was is, hey, you know what, Bailey? The back of the line. That's it. And she doesn't have that killer instinct, and it made her look weak. And it didn't make Alexa look strong. It just made Bailey look weak.
I think this was the first on the cage match, where, all right, we're starting on a high note because you're telling me pinfall and submissions don't matter.
Yeah.
Bliss and Bailey, we're starting off on the right foot because it only took like a cup of coffee before somebody already got them. Because I didn't want to see 15 minutes of 2 people trying to go up a stripper pole just to get a goddamn stick. Like, I wanted that to then have a fucking match.
Yeah.
So once that trope was already out the window, I was like, great, now I can focus on 3 minutes.
Yeah. The first 2.5 minutes were all right. Fucking the first minute and a half to 2 minutes were all right. They were working towards the goal. But the way they knocked it down, they both had that stare down of Bailey kind of punked Sasha. I mean, Bailey, so he's the same Bailey and Sasha. Bailey kind of punked Alexa.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then whatever. Bailey got the stick, hesitated, and it was over. Like, it was uninteresting after that. It was just like she just got her ass beat, and like it wasn't fun to watch. There was no back and forth. It was just bad.
All right, I gotta do a little confession here, a little full disclosure. When I was watching the pay-per-view, we were watching it at Aaron's house, and
that's strike 2 and 3 right there, buddy.
We had there was a bunch of us there, and we were, we had the volume on the TV up, but over everybody, caused a commotion. It was kind of hard to hear. I was listening to the comment, and in fact, I was like half watching, half joking, half eating, half doing whatever. And I saw with this match was they got the kendo stick, yay! And then the next time I looked up, the kendo stick was on the ground, and like they were both on outside of the ring, and like threw her body weight in front of the kendo stick. I was like, oh, that was clever because she doesn't want her to use it. She was like, okay, cool. I like that.
It plays up to Bailey's character that she doesn't match just to shut Bliss up. She doesn't have to sink to that level to beat her.
Exactly.
I like that.
So I liked it. And then when she finally got and Alexa was begging her off and she fell for it, I was like, okay. Because again, only halfway paying attention and seeing basically the highlights.
Yeah,
I liked it. I was like, okay, it makes sense for Bailey to have that hesitation and been about,
Yeah.
Oh, she's not extreme enough, and then in the match, hey, she's right. She's not hardcore enough. She's not extreme enough. And then Alexa was right. Alexa played her part so well that it's like, haha, I told you so. Well, of course, wasn't paying attention after the spot. And then, Alexa won. Why? Because of Bailey's downfall? Okay. So the highlights of the story of the match made sense for me. So I thought it was a better match. But after going back, rewatching, hearing what other people had to say, filling in more of the gaps, I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't as good as the highlights made it seem like it was.
It's funny because it's what I asked for. I said, I want, quick, and then to be done with Bailey. I did not want it after all.
It's all your fault.
I know. I wanted to fight, dude. I wanted to fight, and I didn't get one. And about that, the treatment of the treatment of Bailey. Where do you go from here with her? All you showed is that we'll
get to that in a second.
Peaked.
I have an idea. I have a theory with that, but we'll save that for Raw.
Oh, you want to save that for Raw? Because we have a question pertaining exactly. What's up, Hector? What's up, man?
Our feet is laggy on this side.
Yeah, but not on that side, so it's okay. But yeah, Hector said, did they bury Bailey?
So I'm going to jump to it. We're not going to go.
Okay, we are going to jump to it.
We're not going to go deep into Raw. I'm just going to say, match that was to her weaknesses. Okay. If they really want to bring this feud back,
a hugging match.
Bailey versus Bliss, 30-minute Iron Woman.
Okay.
That needs to happen at the next pay-per-view. Will it? Maybe through Raw we'll figure that out. But you want to play to a match that's to Bailey's strengths.
Yeah.
Can Bliss go 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Like straight up wrestling. No tomfool.
True.
Yeah.
That would be a hell of a way to make up for whatever 6.5 minutes that was.
Okay.
All right. So my biggest disappointment, dude, I want to go during my vacation Stamford, Connecticut, and slap the taste out of whoever made the decision to take away the dramatic thing about the character and flush it down the. I am officially checked out of Finn Balor.
Dude, whoa. Yeah. Okay.
Another skinny white indie guy with a leather jacket that thinks he's a badass. They had not mentioned the demon gimmick at all on Raw, and I was like, oh, please, for the love of God, Satan, Allah, whoever, please tell me he's gonna get painted up on Extreme Rules and go for it.
Yeah.
And no.
Yeah, I was severely,
okay.
I was severely disappointed, and because I remember I was watching it. I even brought my wife in because my wife loves Finn Balor. She was like, "Look, he's gonna do the demon intro." My little mini thing on the floor. I was like, and then he comes out looking all sexy. I'm like, damn, he's not gonna do it.
Look at
that fucking sucks.
Fucking Forever 21 motherfucker.
But my wife had a very good point. Big Four pay-per-view deal. It'll make it that much. It's a kind of a shot, maybe. Like, I wouldn't say shot in the dark, but kind of a half shot in the dark. Because think about it, the only time we've seen him on pay-per-view, SummerSlam, one of the Big Four, and he did the thing or whatever.
They haven't mentioned it.
They haven't mentioned it at all. Dude. You see the crowd.
I have a theory about that. On the 5-way and goes on to wrestle Prestige in the Big D. Balor gets his ass whooped every fucking week with that fucking leather jacket, and then somebody in the back tells him, "Bro, to beat him." Pay-per-view before the Monday Night Raw before Finn comes out in his attire, full paint. You see Brock Lesnar at least like twitch, like you see him question. And then have Finn Balor have the upper hand to at least show that he needs the demon power, not the bullet.
Yeah.
The
remember
power
in NXT, but he didn't. He would do the leather thing and the whatever, the black underwear, and just do it
until takeovers.
But remember, NXT, every takeover is important. We used to be important. Yeah. Now you got takeover Chicago. What? Why? But
the takeovers were only with the Big Four.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like. Cautiously is like, man, I hope they don't fuck up this big draw, because you see the kids in the crowd, you see them still doing the thing. Fuck, hell, I want to buy some of the goddamn things. I'm 30 years old, so I'm like, you know what?
The face mask, the painting. We have one of our hardcore listener, Nicole.
Yeah,
does the shit every other weekend. Like that makes him stand out above everybody else, and like yoink. Like, come on, man.
If we're talking about the match. Any of that to stand out in that match. That boy fucking lit that match up.
Yeah,
that boy carried that match for a while, because although everyone did their part, I have nothing bad to say about that main event. Everyone
is that your match of the week? You have nothing bad to say about it?
Yeah, because the one that it's debated, but as of right now, as of Sunday, it was my match of the week.
Okay.
Because. That match, everyone just fucking was an all-star. Everyone was great. It was like an all-star game watching it because it was badass. Bray had his deal. We did not care about Bray anymore because he was bringing it. Well, I did not care about Bray. No. Monday, I'm back to not caring about Bray. But Sunday, I cared about Bray because there was still potential. Fuck. He does his thing. Seth Rollins, the badass. Samoa motherfucking Joe is the shit. And it was great. It was up until the end where I was like, who could possibly win? It's great. I like it. And then, as I said, Joe should win. He comes in there and chokes him out. I was like, hey, there you go. Because they had you. They had you up until the last minute thinking, who could win? And, Finn Balor's going to win. Joe hopefully kickstarts his fucking WWE career.
All right. Now, Arnold said he doesn't have anything bad to say about this. I don't have anything to say about this except for one thing. One thing, and this is a nit to pick. This is very nitpicky, okay? Otherwise, I'd say, really, really excellent match. Finn that tapped. Not because passed out. I wish it wasn't him that took the loss.
Him and Jesus, neither one tapped.
This is the reason why. Ray, that got choked out or tapped or whatever. So what? Who cares?
He loses.
You lose it.
Yeah, exactly. But with Finn, away that thing that he would have always had in his back pocket, which is, I never lost the title. And hey, I wasn't even involved in the decision for the 5-way. I'm still owed my shot. This earned his shot, even though he didn't need to earn it. So instead of like keeping that same thing in his back pocket, he risked that card, put that card on the table in the middle of this match, and by him being the one that actually took the submission or the pinfall, whatever you want to call it, he was the one that was on the loop outright. He, therefore, doesn't have a claim to the title no matter who it is, whether it's WrestleMania or SummerSlam or whatever. Because you kept saying that, like, no, Brock versus Finn for Mania next year.
That's a story,
and, yeah, you're right. And, yeah, for Great Balls in the Big D, I get it, Joe. All right, Joe's not going to beat Brock. You know, he'd be nice to let Joe kind of flex his muscle and see how well he could fare against him. So I'm like, okay, that's the correct call to make it for Joe, but expense, that kind of takes away that whole future aspect of whether or not he'll actually get a shot that he's deserving.
Now that you mentioned that to me, I agree with you completely.
Well,
it would have been Raw. I would have loved it to have been Rollins, because that's the feud that's been going on between those two, and have Joe dangle that over him. It was like, bitch, got you again.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
But to your point, everybody played their part, not to mention the booking. Like, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of Roman Reigns, a lot of people agree with me. But even though I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns, I'm a fan of sports entertainment. I like feeling emotions. I like you getting a rise out of me. This is why I do it. This is my fix. And they know that. So they were damn near, like, they were like right there. Like, they had one finger right up. Right up.
It looked like he was winning. I was like,
no. You know, but that's would have won. At least I was like, that slim chance, you know, something, or if you know, so they know what they're doing. Yeah. And the fact that those last 3 minutes were like, like you get worked up, your heart rate starts going up, a couple beads of sweat. It's like, okay, everybody got it.
All right, I want to give a shout out to C Universe. Dude, I haven't seen you in the chat in a long time. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. And we also have another comment. The right pick was made. Balor needs to build up more equity to be a standout. Recent actions, what has Finn done? Nothing. The only thing Finn has ever done has to be the first universal title. And now I argue that that's erased by being the one that got choked out in this match. But yeah.
Although I understand the sentiment, I'm a Finn mark. I'm just like, no, I don't think it's that big of a deal. He got choked out, but after beating everybody else up, just smarter. Joe, that's his game.
It was the heel win.
Exactly. Yeah. And he, again, not tapping out is even better. Not tapping out is to me is even better because he just passed out.
Are we okay? Well, I'm going to pose a question to you guys. If you want to save this for later, we could save. Brock or Joe?
Joe. At the end of that segment, it was Joe, because the fans were chanting, "We want Brock," and Joe even grabbed the mic and said, "So do I."
Yeah, they've been teasing face Brock for a year already, and like
Suplex City's over.
Yeah, it's over.
They count for every suplex he does.
On the city.
That's facey stuff.
Yeah. With Goldberg, it was kind of like no shit, he's not going to be the face because
and we've done this show for a long time, and I've been teasing it. The best way to turn Brock Lesnar face is if somebody had enough gumption to actually put their hands on Paul Heyman and lay him out. And imagine like the scenario with Bray, like he scares the poop out of
Brock.
Paul
Showing up next week is showing emotion.
Yeah,
you're vulnerable, and trying to see is like, I want you to be my advocate.
Yeah,
I don't know if we're jumping ahead to Raw too much. There's stuff that we don't want to talk about for.
Okay.
Yo,
put your phone down.
Low key, really good match on that card. Like good little match to throw in there. Everyone looked good. The Noam Dar and always forget his name, Rich Swann. They looked good. Sasha, hey man,
there's some good chemistry between Rich and Sasha, dude. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Although on Raw Talk, she shut that shit down real quick because they were like, "Are you gonna celebrate Baltimore?" She's like, "Oh, you know it." And she's like, "I'm married." Okay. And that's it. Yeah. But yeah, that was a good. I have nothing to say about that. I want to talk about something that wasn't on Extreme Rules, but it was on the pre-show.
Okay.
And that was in my top 5. And that was Kalisto versus Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
They both looked good. They both told the story. It wasn't a spectacular story, but it was a nice story. Good pre-show match.
It was a good appetizer.
Yes.
Okay. I agree with you. I kind of liked it.
How much of that had to do with the fact that the whole Titus brand?
I'm really hoping that they really put some wheels behind this Titus brand thing. I mean, we saw him venturing into 205 this past week. I guess we could talk about that later too. But I don't love it yet. I kind of somewhat like it. Like, I'll give it.
It's like how the Fashion Pal started. No, Brizango. That's how they started. At first, we're like, okay, whatever. And
yeah,
then
they start writing tickets.
That's kind of interesting.
Okay.
And then now that's the hottest shit going on.
They're give more dates, and then I might be ready to be exclusive. Yeah, or drop the pants. Yeah, just give me a.
How about Neville and Aries?
Oh, I'm already there. I already dropped those pants a long time ago.
To co-headline the pay-per-view. Yeah. That's the match before. I was surprised it was that high up in the card.
Yeah, the way I watched Raw, Extreme Rules was kind of funny. I don't know what goes on with my TV and my app on my TV. I have a Samsung. I have a Samsung. For some reason, if it's already started, if I watch from the beginning, 5 o'clock in WWE, and then the pre-show, and then I can't fast forward. I was like, son of a bitch. So I had housework to do. Fucking I tried to time everything right, and I didn't time it right. Fucking being married is weird.
No, that's why I gave it up.
So whatever. I started, whatever, 7 something, and then I was like, cool. Then I had to do some stuff. I had to take my daughter a bath. I do other shit. Whatever. 9 o'clock, I was like, fuck. I had it on pause. I'm like, I fucked the system. I paused it. That way, I just press play, and there we go. After settling down, everything, had my little drink and everything. Oh, motherfucker! And there I go. I click in the middle of the Austin Aries Neville match. Main event. Then wait, because they had to do Raw talk.
Yeah.
And then when it goes back on, that's when I watch the rest of the fucking pay-per-view. So I fell asleep at like 1 in the morning.
God. Versus Aries. Used with the ending, was okay with either one of them winning. I think that Aries, man, you really had to hit the strike while the iron was hot with them right now, and that weird ass look that he had on his face afterwards, it's got me more confused.
He was like laughing, kind of.
Yeah, like what's going on there? It's just kind of a weird aftertaste.
I kind of hope that's him exiting the cruiserweight division.
Okay,
I agree.
Do you like for that to be?
I would like for that.
Is what's happening?
Fuck it, man. Give me Aries Miz right now, because Miz Ambrose, I'm like, I've been done.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go. Main roster Raw. That's where he lands, because there's nothing else for him to do. Succeed, but he put on a hell of a good matches, and everyone still, his stock didn't go down, because boy, that match was good. And the way that match ended, there was no way he could have won, because and the Red Arrow and that Rings of Saturn hurt me watching. Dude, it's like, ow! Oh yeah, that shit was brutal.
Yeah,
Neville keeps looking better and better every week. As much as I keep saying, I'm kind of done, I want somebody else, and Neville just proves me wrong. This is his role. This is Adrian Neville when NXT was all right. WWE was fucking fucking.
Yeah.
Neville,
the superhero,
the Mighty Mouse,
midget,
that
the cape,
was terrible. It was him breaking his shin.
Yeah,
because he had to leave and rebrand himself and come back and heal Neville, and it was great.
Miz Ambrose.
Miz Ambrose. Again, one of those like matches. I wasn't like, oh my god, yes. And I'm like, maybe that goes back to the environment that I was. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have much to say about it other than, it happened. And that sucks because, I'm such a Miz fan. So I don't know. I've been waiting for somebody to do something with,
Yeah.
you know,
or with the Miz now again.
Yeah, I mean, I like Ambrose, and I want to like Ambrose more, but not a lot of stuff that seems to ever be done with him, you know?
I'm starting to wonder if all that backstage shit with him is true, or they just think he's lazy and they kind of like, you know what? You don't make any of these titles that we give you shine. So I don't know. When the Miz Miz holds the belt, that motherfucker looks prestige. You know, it looks.
It's Hollywood.
And
it's weird to say.
yeah,
it's stupid to say, but it does.
He treats it like it's fucking something else. Whatever. I feel like he would call it a strap. I got my IC strap. You know,
if they brought back the hardcore title, that'd be something first.
Another little snippet to Raw. When he was walking up, sign in the background, John Moxley is a hardcore legend. That's kind of like we don't talk about that stuff because CZW is very.
Okay, let's just get into Raw then.
Yeah, was that it?
That's it, dude. We touched everything on Extreme Rules.
Well, overall, how'd you feel? Were you happy, sad? 1 10. The pay-per-view.
It's weird. I felt like it might have met my expectations.
Yeah. The main event definitely saved it from being an average pay-per-view. Like it was a good pay-per-view. Like I said, like I usually like saying about Raw pay-per-views, it felt like a pretty good episode of Raw. It would have been above average episode of Raw, like a really good episode of Raw. But
looking forward to a Raw in a while.
That's what I like about it.
And there hasn't been that many Raw specific pay-per-views to give me that feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe a big one like WrestleMania or Rumble,
but
not like fucking
since the brand split.
Yeah, since the brand split. This
is like the most we've been hyped for a Raw, and I guess we'll transition to Raw. And it makes me anticipate next week. I thought it was a really good Raw.
Dude, I'm gonna get right to it.
All right.
The pipe bomb with CM Punk that way until I saw Samoa Joe and Paul Heyman. And Samoa Joe off the mic to Paul what he's gonna do, how he's gonna do it, why he was gonna do it. It felt like fucking Dexter. Like you gonna die.
Yeah, dude, that was almost sexual.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
My direction.
Yeah. That was very sociopath. Like you're just real like.
Oh man, this is how I'm gonna get
Joe
you.
is going to kill you. Yeah. That's not like
and he did.
He did the fuck out of him, dude.
He was
and so well. I thought he was dead. I think he jumped him out a little too hard.
This is the second time in like 3 or 4 weeks that Heyman better job building up the roster than any opponent. His promo with Finn Balor, up until the lack of the demon, my stock was at its peak because Paul Heyman put him over. And Paul Heyman don't even wrestle.
Yeah,
right. Like, he doesn't even take a bump. He rolls.
He did that with Roman back in the day too.
Yeah, he did that with Roman before. And then this promo with Joe, he's like,
"You were the worst."
And Joe proved it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I can't wait. I cannot wait for
that. And you mentioned it. You mentioned it earlier.
What image?
You know, beating Lesnar.
Right.
But they're doing a damn good job of suspending my belief and thinking maybe there's a puncher's chance. It only takes one punch to the temple and
maybe there's a choker's chance.
And the fact that they're selling the choke not as a wrestling hold where it's like
no, it's
it's straight up like if you can't understand what's coming out of my mouth, it's over. Yeah. They did it twice with Finn and then this time even before with Seth.
Yeah.
So they're treating this like a big fucking move. And it's good to see because the closest thing to a big fight feel is when you see Samoa Joe. Because he's got the look, he has the moveset. Kevin Owens, he's a bad motherfucker. He's built like a truck. But Samoa Joe looks like you could put him in fucking Bellator. He could wipe out half the heavyweights.
Yeah.
You know, and the fact that they're selling his move as a legit choke dude, just wait till the Raw before the pay-per-view where Joe chokes out Brock.
Oh, did you watch Raw Talk right after the pay-per-view?
Fuck that, dude. 3 hours of Raw.
Yeah, no. I watched it the next morning, and that was the best part.
Yeah,
that was the best part of Extreme Rules.
Yeah,
Joe's promo was fucking magical.
Explain.
I'd be lying if I even tried to do the verbatim promo, but he just told him, "Hey, go train because I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Like go go train in the snow, go throw logs, go spar with people. Like he's talking it up as if it's a fucking UFC fight.
Yeah, like a
he's
UFC
talking
fight.
it up, and I'm bought in. Hook, line, and sinker. Samoa Joe is my current favorite. He's my current favorite from his. He's my current favorite superstar on WWE right now.
Okay.
I'll say that better.
Wow.
This is actually a test for Lesnar because we've had complaints about several top guys in the business where when they have a match for the title, do they leave their opponents better than they found them or do they leave them worse?
Yeah.
This is going to be a test for Brock that if he comes with this match with Joe, there's no chance in hell of beating Brock. Will Joe look better on Monday than he did the Saturday before they went in the ring?
Yeah.
And that's going to be a testament to Brock because right now Brock's only had Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Right.
And even before that, it was the first title defense after he destroyed Cena at SummerSlam. He hasn't really had that many opportunities to show that he can actually not put guys over. Like, you need to fucking put Joe over. We know Joe's over.
Yeah.
But can he leave them better than he found them?
Yeah.
And this is going to be a good test.
That is going to be a good test because I think that this is exactly what Joe needs. Like I said that lose, but I'm okay with him losing if the effort makes his stock rise.
He strikes out with style.
Yeah, exactly. If he goes full count and fouls off a few of them,
he tried.
Gets 30 pitches out the pit.
He gets a missed participation award.
But Joe, like, I'm not just being so pessimistic. Oh, he's not going to win, so I just hope that he has a good showing. I'm thinking that that's what he needs right now. Like, out of all those guys in that 5-way, nobody's actually had that big shining main event moment. All 5 of them, Finn included, of course, Rollins and Bray and Roman. They've all been in main event matches. Mm-hmm. This is going to be Joe's first time if you don't count the 5-way. Yeah. Like, man, I'm ready for him to give him something. So this is, for all intents and purposes, a push. Yeah, you're probably going to lose, but it's a push.
Yeah.
So I can see them just kind of throwing him a bone to see how well he does in the main event. We know you're going to lose, but you know what?
Dude, every time he gets on the microphone, it's weird. I'm anticipating a fuck up because I'm so used to it. Yeah. Seth Rollins, the microphone is fucking terrible. Finn Balor, he's getting better, but whatever. Bray Wyatt, it's fucking weird. But I have not seen this great mic work since Punk. Well, it makes me ticked off, and it's kind of sad that I didn't watch TNA because I bet you they were this good. I don't know if they were, but I bet you they were this good.
Samoa Joe is so good at being intense.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't even have to be a heel.
A lot of his promos in TNA were some of them were a little rough because in the beginning it was like, I'm Samoa Joe and I'm going to eat your babies. And like, that's it. But like over time he fine-tuned it and it was like intense so well.
This is the best description I'm going to give you for Joe. Joe right now is our generation's Ric Flair. And here's what I mean.
Okay.
Ric Flair lost so many fucking times to everybody. He was Ric fucking Flair. You still paid money to see him. You still wanted to see him wrestle. You still bought his merch. You still think he's the fucking greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. We had Sofa Joe, Penis Joe, Mafia Joe, Fat Boy Joe, Undestroyable Joe, fucking
Hula
Joe. Dude, we had like 18. We had Moana Joe. We had so many fucking versions of Samoa Joe. And when he left TNA, we're like, oh my God, that was probably the best thing TNA ever let go. WWE signed him on NXT for a cup of coffee. Yeah. They didn't even have any plans for him. He sold out his merch in less than 24 hours, so they gave him a shot. Yeah, and now he's main eventing a pay-per-view on WWE after over 15 years.
And he was on like
to me
or Jack or something like that.
To me, he's our generation's Ric Flair right now. Context that I laid out.
Now I just kind of want to throw this in, maybe not your faces, but in maybe some certain IWC members' faces. The way you just got done talking about Joe, like, oh, he just came from nothing, and now, let's give him a shot. They're doing with Jinder. I'm just saying.
We're gonna get to that.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna get to that. Trust me. We're gonna get to that.
Joe was just losing on whatever. Yeah, Jinder was just losing on whatever. But you're happy about Joe, but you're not happy about Jinder? Okay.
We're definitely gonna get to SmackDown. I'm gonna throw a bit of a wet blanket over
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Oh, I got some fire for you there, bro.
Hector brings up another question here. Will Joe versus Brock mirror Regal versus Goldberg?
Oh, I knew it. I knew exactly what he meant there.
All right.
Exactly what
This
he
is
meant
leaning.
there.
Have at it, sir.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, it will, because you already know. You say this every week. It's like Better Call Saul. You know these die or live beforehand.
Yeah.
You watch it every week and you don't give a fuck if you know, because
Some of
that
Goldberg's
content is so good.
Some of Goldberg's best matches were with Regal and WCW, dude.
Dude, just that match.
Because Regal had a tendency of pulling shit out of people that you didn't know they had.
Regal's like, won't say if it was on purpose. Like, went at it with,
This is going to be more like Goldberg, DDP, Lesnar, CM Punk from SummerSlam. This is not going to be 7 minutes of Goldberg versus Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Okay.
We're getting I'm expecting a 4-minute match. Samoa Joe can do that with anybody.
Yeah.
And you don't know that because, again, we've been watching TNA for 12 years. Joe can do what Goldberg couldn't. That's get a minute out of anybody.
What if we go to Suplex City in the vehicle? What if Joe takes Brock to Suplex City?
All I know on Joe is his matches against CM Punk that were on that DVD.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Great. Fucking great. And
and that doesn't even touch because he didn't watch much of it. Dude, there's some Ring of Honor.
All I saw was the Ring of Honor against CM Punk.
Dude.
And what I have to see is all those fucking clinics that he would put on whenever he was on NXT against Nakamura, against Balor.
Samoa Joe versus Kenta Kobashi. That's like chop sick, bro.
Was Kenta Kobashi the bigger guy with the black trunks?
Yes.
Yeah, I did see some of those matches. Those were
my Joe research.
Yes.
Daily Motion is your friend.
C Universe says in the chat about your Ric Flair statement there. He goes, "That's a strong statement. Not wrong, but strong."
I believe you would call that a hot take.
A hot take.
Piping hot take.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Now,
all right. From there, where do we go?
That's a good question.
I think it's all downhill from there.
Well, I'm gonna start with this. With Bray Wyatt blaming whatever, and that I was hoping that this was going to be a pseudo road to redemption, that Bray one by one was going to start picking off all these motherfuckers, and we would get Bray versus Lesnar somewhere down the road. Yeah. It was finally winning me back, even pinfall. So I was like, all right, I'm starting to get cleansed. Give me some of this Bray. I want to see Bray in an involved storyline where I can invest some emotion, some interest, something. And before I can even finish this, said burner.
As soon as you hear the burner, you're like, fuck, he's losing clean. It was already in my head. Mother Nature did not want me to see that match. For some reason, we had like a fucking little mini Hurricane Allison, Tropical Storm Allison in the southeast. Yeah. It was fucking raining hardcore, and my signal went out. I have DirecTV, so I was fucked. I couldn't even rewatch it because fuck. By the time I came to, Elias Samson was on TV. It's like, oh, okay, what happened? I've seen on the internet that, he basically, it was a decent match, but that Bray Wyatt matched by like the 5 or 10 minute mark. There was 2 commercial breaks in the match, and Bray Wyatt did not look in shape, and he lost clean 1, 2, 3.
It was a break before the match even started, after Roman came out and threw him out of the ring, and then there was another break in between the match. So yeah, this took up the first 30 minutes of Raw.
We didn't get a 30-minute talking segment. Start Raw wasn't a good way to start Raw.
All right, man. Yes.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Go. Dude,
did he win fucking Fight Club on himself?
Here's the giveaway that I noticed online that I didn't catch. Last week on commentary, Corey Graves said, "Man, I'm tired of fucking Enzo. I want to shake the hand of whoever it was that beat the shit out of him." Yeah. And then remember, Big Cass comes out, starts talking smack, and goes, "Man, you better lay out. That's my no problem, man. My no brother." Yeah. And then at the end, what does he do? It's Cass, bro. It's Cass. He's laying it out. Even though they're teasing because they showed the Revival at least once last.
Yeah, they did. They showed him again. Yeah. They showed him again. He took that little truss.
That
and,
little
laid
trust that
down
the
and
referee picked
put it
up.
on
Like
top of
the
him.
gold chain.
Too, yeah. What did Cass or Enzo say that
Oh,
they took it off him? And
This is the
took-
same thing that I got hit with, man.
Yeah,
You sure
yeah,
this wasn't
yeah.
you?
James Ellsworth. Because of Carmella.
Because he looks like a kleptomaniac.
He's dating Carmella on
Yeah,
the show,
yeah.
and he also wears a gold chain.
Ah.
But no, it's not.
But it was, I mean, it's the same gold chain.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what would be the coincidence?
I'm almost at the point where I don't care. Yeah, because it's like, okay, cool. They need to unwind that already. But I know they have like 5 weeks of fucking Great Balls this fast.
I don't want to see 3 months of Enzo versus Big Cass in the ring against each other.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm afraid
That's
of.
why I don't think it's either. It's in between thing. That's why they're just gonna do. It's gonna be the revival. Or it's gonna be something random. I'm optimistic that it'll be good, but I'm very realistic that it's not.
I'm hoping Enzo just goes in the cruiserweight division after this killing.
He weighs 206 pounds. He said that on the
He
microphone.
said that on the mic. That was
he's
funny.
a heavyweight.
I might be throwing a little bit of shade here, but I want to see 3 months of Enzo versus anybody by himself. Enzo's great as a character, as a mouthpiece, but in the ring, like, hair.
He's like the road dog.
Yeah.
Would you care about Big Show if Enzo was his manager?
Yes, that promo said it good.
Yeah,
that was fun,
dude. He brought some flavor to Big Show,
That
and
was
Big
fun.
Show he's done goofy before, but I think brought enough goofy out of him where Big Show could be the straight guy while Enzo was doing the funny stuff, and it bounced off well off of him. I liked it. So you know what? If we do get Cass versus Enzo goes and gets Big Show, and then from here on, Big Show and Enzo have a thing, I'm happy with that. I just don't want to see Enzo as a singles competitor because as of right now, again, I might be throwing a little bit too much shade here. As of right now, I don't want to see Enzo in a one-on-one feud with anybody. I don't want to see
he
him in the
hasn't
ring by
garnered it
himself.
enough.
Man, I'd go one further than that. Ever since that concussion against the Vaughn Villains, I don't want to see him wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
Wake up one morning on Facebook and TMZ posts that this guy passed away because of blunt force trauma and he's still going.
Yeah, that can happen to anybody.
It does happen to
That can
anybody,
happen.
but dude, did you see it?
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw
gross
it
as
all 16
fuck.
times that they put the
Yeah.
fucking replay
They
on
replay
that.
that motherfucking thing way too much.
Yeah. See him just like as a Bobby Heenan, just be out there in the ring.
Yeah,
every once in
a
a
good
while,
manager.
a couple flatbacks.
Yeah, he was good whenever he was in the wheelchair. He was rocking a wheelchair. He's good on he's great on the mic.
Yeah.
But everything that Cass has doesn't have, he does.
Yeah.
Well, even then, it's not saying Cass isn't good on the mic because he
Yeah.
can hold his own.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Cass is the regular tacos at Taco Bell. Enzo is the Doritos nacho flavored tacos. You can't eat tacos and then eat the regular taco because the regular taco is disappointing. But if you have only the regular tacos, they're fine. They're good.
Very weird analogy. I'm gonna say no.
Did any of y'all like the Miz celebration?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it because they swerved you. The bear.
Yeah. I loved it. Loved it.
Going back to that, what the hell was that? With Kurt Angle just being like, "Hey, I'm asking you to leave. I'm telling you to leave." Like, boy, just dropped his nuts down for no reason.
Stephanie, bro.
Yeah.
That's making him be kind of strict.
Yeah.
It's Stephanie.
He's strict and he's stressed.
Had hair, he would have lost it.
Yes, exactly.
He kind of seems like our boss whenever the
His boss
DM's
on him.
coming around,
Yeah.
right?
And he's like, "Hey, you guys do your work now." What the fuck? Why you don't? We never take this serious. Shut the fuck up and do your job. Okay, why are you fucking random? You decided to be a
Why are you stressed out all of a sudden?
Email humanrelationsadvantage.com. You're good. There's cons. Okay, so this was the first inkling of the Titus brand wanting to go internacional.
Yes.
With Akira Tozawa. So I like it.
I didn't catch exactly what happened on 205. So I feel like I got the tease, but
I think it started on either Facebook Live or something like that because they told
Facebook
him,
Live. He told him watch this
him,
match between Titus and Kalisto.
That he's gonna come back to the stage and because I was gonna be wanting to sign with. They had him watching match
Yeah.
that he was watching. And then, of course, Titus goes and tries to pull the tights, and then Kalisto says, "Hey, fuck you, I'm pulling your tights," and he beats him clean. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well, not clean, but he beats him 1, 2, 3. And then Apollo Crews is like, you, like he did that like 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't funny. He did it again. He's, I like Apollo Crews. You're not letting me like him. You're not letting me like him. Turn it because they're gonna work well.
Turn Apollo heel so that they're both on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because right now you got too much enough to have them rubbing. You know.
What I'm waiting to. I don't want it to be on the next week's Monday Night Raw. All of a sudden he's heel. I want it. I kind of want it to be a slow thing with like a definite point in time. Like this is when he decided that he's with Titus, because like Titus does something and it gives him a big win.
Because you see, he buys into what Titus says, but then Titus just doesn't go through with the actions.
Yeah, like I'm waiting for that one little, that one fucking moment.
This is not Foley where it's an odd couple and you want to take your time to figure out where the odd couple's no longer odd, whether either both of them are faces or both of them are heels. I don't give a damn enough about either one of these two for me to wait 6 to 9 months for this odd couple to figure out, are they both going to be heels, or hey, Titus has the personality, maybe both of them can be faces.
It's not an odd couple story. It's what it's supposed to be, is a loss of innocence story. Mr. Happy to be here, big smile. That's his gimmick. He smiles. I'm waiting for him to lose his innocence. I'm waiting.
He did a couple weeks ago when he did that kick to defend Titus, but then they wiped it all off.
Yeah.
And then went right back
even then, that was out of the goodness. Like, hey, he's my friend. I'm waiting for the corruption of Titus to just get in and get his heart and just turn it black. Like I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that moment, and I don't quite have it yet.
It's almost mirroring the very beginning of the New Day. Remember how Kofi was always happy-go-lucky, and then Xavier Woods would come out like Harvey Whippleman style with the fucking
you
should this and that. And I remember
Biggie was working on the gyration. He just went side to side. He didn't go all the way.
I remember being at the Raw here in Houston, and like they came out and they were kind of like, "Yo, this is what we." And little by little, just there's black actors. We gotta stick together. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that's where they go with it. If it's Tozawa isn't in, that's fine. I'm hoping it goes next, because that'll be a kick in in the right direction on her path. Wherever the next black person you see, because
I don't even think it's a black thing.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm saying.
Summer Rae, give her some attention.
Give her something to do.
If it doesn't work with Tozawa, if he's still like, because that seems to be his thing. People trying to recruit him, and him going, no, be Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to resist Kendrick's advances. So see if he can resist Titus' advances.
Yeah.
Hector says the day Apollo loses his smile is the day he goes heel.
Good luck with that.
Buy them some drugs.
He said
Titus introduces him to drugs.
Have you ever tried cocaine?
I got a kilo of Canadian Bam Bam in the trunk.
Standing backflip is great. Have you ever done the standing backflip on weed? Okay, what's next?
As a Sunday, the 5-way was your match of the week. You had one match rivaling. Was it Joe versus Rollins, the main event from Raw, or no?
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close for me either.
The match was a solid go. It was going. To me, a match goes from 1 to 10. To me, it was building up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fucking Bray Wyatt. 6, 7, 5.
His match. He went 6, 7, 5.
It was that fucked up. I didn't even go. Wait a minute.
Here's my problem, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you ask. I just saw Samoa Joe choke out Paul Heyman. Like he was literally sweating Krispy Kreme. Yes. I literally had no attention watching this match, knowing that next week the bread and butter is Lesnar coming on Raw.
Okay.
So I skipped to the very end of this. So the fact that we could have had me give a shit about Bray at the end of the night had he not got raped by Roman in the beginning after that awesome promo he started on, now I don't care about Rollins or Bray.
Yeah,
Good
Rollins.
You know, I'm ready for next week. Like I want to see. I want to see like
No Finn
chicken
Balor
soup for the soul
whatsoever on
for
this show.
Brock.
Said that he was at home nursing his wounds or something from the match.
That's fine. Keep him off and then bring him back next week for some fun. Next week we're gonna have Finn Balor. Oh, so that's cool.
Yeah,
we had. And it was really good. So it could only get better, I think.
The Hardys weren't on there either.
Yeah. It's so hard what I think about them right now, man. It's so hard because I really, really, really like Sheamus and Cesaro. I don't care for Team Extreme, age 47, whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be extreme and, be able to order off the seniors menu on the fucking Denny's. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't feel right. It's like that. It's like me right now going to a Blink-182 concert, man. It's like I'm 30.
but you're gonna go.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
You're still taller than some of them.
But I'm just that weird guy.
That was me at freaking Simple Plan.
Yes.
That like one song in, I'm already at the front, and these little white girls that are 4 feet tall are complaining at me because I was born with a growth spurt.
Me going to Macklemore concerts.
That's a weird analogy.
No, you going to CC's now that you're all healthy.
Cutting in front of the kids.
That's why we came.
I'm not that healthy.
Well, you're getting there. You're approaching the bell curve. Like,
yeah, there's a curve there.
But yeah, well, as far as the is, I don't feel comfortable calling them the Hardy Boys being that old anymore. You know what I mean? It's like
the Hardy Men.
Yeah, the Hardy Men.
Finn apparently was in Japan doing some promotional work. He was caught with Okada, and they took a picture
Making
out on Twitter.
Oh. Okay,
that's how they do it down there.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's how they greet each other.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory.
He's about to move to Japan.
I'm going to Japan.
I've been wanting to go forever. Conspiracy theory. Before we get into Jinder Mahal, let's look at the other side of the coin on SmackDown.
All right.
There was a possibility of a 7th person in the Money in the Bank with Mojo Rawley.
The original one is 7, right? The
first one was 7.
No. The bank was WrestleMania 21 Los Angeles, which 6.
6? Are you sure?
And then once there was the Raw and SmackDown and it was co-branded, they added.
Then it was like
they made it 8.
Oh.
One Money in the Bank that somebody was injured, they wound up not replacing him, and there was 7. But it's either been 6 or 8.
Okay.
Now, they teased us with Mojo Rawley.
Yeah.
He failed, but we still have one more week.
Right.
Make a wrong into a right and throw Demon Finn in there.
Nah, you can't.
No. Not right now. I wouldn't do that.
You've built too much.
What have you done with Finn since he came back?
Make a
on Raw. You just mentioned it. What have y'all done?
Special of where he talks about how he really wants that Universal title.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
But
I haven't seen it either,
feel
but just knowing it's there.
I don't want them to just people to Raw and SmackDown for no reason.
Yeah.
So you'd rather have Finn dwindle?
Finn on Raw, but I'd also rather have them actually.
I trust that they're going to know what to do with. Hey, Finn with an Intercontinental belt around his waist.
That'd be nice.
They should have pulled the trigger then when he was on Miz TV.
I like to see Finn with.
Dean Ambrose was a champion at the time,
so
I like to see Finn with being flanked.
The club. Yeah.
If he's gonna be Mr. Black Trunks and Leather Jacket, put him with the other butt rock guys.
If they're not gonna do shit with Finn on Raw, cut your losses now and give me a Money in the Bank with AJ Styles and Finn Balor.
Well, that does sound like a good match.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
No.
They're fine where they're at. I want Mojo Rawley away from the Money in the Bank match.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
I saw Smack Talk, Dirty Smack, whatever, and he just said he's just so fake, man. Like he just like even when he's trying to be like, thanks Shane, for the chance, and I'm gonna go out there and give 110% next time. It's just like, dude, he just says the same old shit, and it's just like. Your cliche. No.
Is it because he's an NFL player and his best friend is Gronk? So he's like used to the NFL interviews.
He's got that Gronk stank.
Yes and no. Yes, yeah, they're used to
every interception has a story.
Yeah, but no, he should have a NFL player. That's not.
But not that long.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Mojo Rawley was never even in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought it was.
Who?
Mojo Rawley?
I thought he was.
Oh, whatever. Brock Lesnar was in the NFL for a point in time too.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean shit. But no, it's just whenever he rebrands himself like officially, I'll be okay with Mojo Rawley. It's whatever into anything but Mojo Rawley. Anything but what he's doing right now is fine with me. If he gets serious, if he could be serious for a minute, that would be nice because he has the look. He's big, tall, fucking built. You know, not too built.
We're spending too much fucking time on Mojo.
Yeah. Why the fuck am I talking about Mojo?
No, I'm gonna finish your sentence because the other side of that coin, SmackDown hit a home run. I'm talking about a Houston Astros grand slam of the red carpet rolling out for Jinder Mahal, and then the rug in the middle of the ring, and him actually cutting the promo in his native language after he cuts the promo.
Yes.
That was the first presentation where I was like, there's always that moment when JBL first won the title, he's like, what the fuck is this out of shape fucking belt?
What
the fuck is this?
And
then he came out in the limo with the horns, and he had the security team and everything. It's like, that's it. They got somebody that they can move for the next down that ramp. That's the feeling I got with Jinder. Like now,
the new thing that was good. That had
dude, he's made now. I don't want him to lose this belt until at least Mania.
Oh, Mania? Shit. Oh, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
really?
I was thinking Survivor
You want to
Series.
boost the India rating and keep the belt for at least 6 to 9 months, and we're already in June.
Okay.
I don't know.
I would say a Rumble and give it back to a part timer.
I wouldn't have him lose it to the Money in the Bank guy. A feud, not to Money in the Bank guy.
Okay.
He's made now. Like that was the first presentation where I was like, now I understand why they gave Jinder this chance. And I'm not hating it at all. Poo-poo on it because you said
I was going to, but
where are you at?
I think everybody already knows how I feel about Jinder. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad that they changed it up, and I'm glad that they've created a new star. All that stuff that you just said about the presentation, they're with you, man. I'm 100% like, yes, they're really putting all their marbles in his basket, and they're really letting him go. Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy about it because it's new, you know. Gonna keep him as champ until Mania. But if they did, I don't think I'd have a problem with it. I don't know. But what I'm afraid of is after the India tour is done, that's when they're gonna kind of like, all right.
That was my wet blanket argument.
Yeah, like, okay, we're done with the Indios.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the Americans. You know, that's
John Cena's supposed to come back July 4th.
I would rather have
Cena versus Jinder.
I would rather have Cena beat Jinder and go 17 to Orton in his hometown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd be okay with that too. Hell, I'd like for Cena and Jinder to have maybe a back and
shut your dirty mouth.
That's
foolish.
You know the only regret I have about this?
What?
Was the 50th.
The 50th.
Different person to hold the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Okay.
Are they excluding Chris Benoit from that number?
It was World Heavyweight.
It was World Heavyweight.
Now, it's not him making the title because it's the fucking World Heavyweight title. 2 or 3 months of what he's doing now, man, all this complaining we're having about, holy shit, Lesnar's defending the title at the Guardians of the Galaxy Outer Space and shit. Jinder's character right now could make the Universal title interesting. And they should have done this on Raw. They should have done this on Raw.
Number 1 draft pick next year.
As much as I like Lesnar and as much as I want to see Lesnar versus Joe, I still don't give a hairy nutsack about the Universal title.
I know. I hate that.
It would have been different if Jinder was holding it. The way right now, with what we're getting right now with Jinder. What else from SmackDown do you remember?
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad question to ask.
Okay. How about the opening segment with the women?
Yes.
It wasn't pink. almighty,
Yes.
it wasn't pink.
Yes.
As soon as I was like, it's gonna be pink, it's gonna be pink. Hey,
It's white, matches the
nice.
belt.
Yeah, it looks good. I like the briefcase. I like that Naomi was like, "Oh, I don't get to be in on the fun," because that's pretty much how I felt beforehand. I was like, they need to give Naomi something to do because she can't just be sitting on the sidelines.
they-
Oh no, they want to put Naomi in this match so she can get hurt again and be gone 2 more months. Yeah, bitch.
But I want her to have something, a reason to be there. Like, just I don't know. And then that's when Lana, yeah, I'm okay with that. Lana coming out, in on the match. Shane going, no, this you can't just ask for a match. What do you think this is? SmackDown?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna let you in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the title.
Yeah. Well, that's not quite how it worked out, but still,
That's exactly how it worked out.
Basically, Naomi said I wanted her, but whatever.
On a dance-off with a pole, maybe, but not a fucking one-on-one. Dude, this is not Carlito. He's not gonna win the title in his debut match on fucking WWE television.
I don't think she is either. But I'm glad that and I'm glad that Lana has made her debut. So both of those things I'm happy with, and then you're gonna have the women's Money in the Bank match as well. I think it's a win-win-win all the way around.
My only loss is that she still spoke with an accent. I was hoping this repackaging. Okay. Yeah, we will get CJ Perry. That's what I wanted because we get her until we see you not talking and fucking like, come on, you can't advertise you on a show that you don't speak a fuck with. Like, you know what? It's a character. Fuck it. But it's just the more I see Total Divas, accent is to me. I first thought it was a natural ass accent. The first time I ever heard Lana speak, I was like, oh wow, because she would speak in Russian, and she did in real life somehow grow up in Russia for a while.
She did, yeah.
But repackaging, I was hoping she'd be America's.
Oh, fuck, dude, I was asking myself this on the way over here about characters and new roles.
Okay.
You know, we have Sofa Joe, Penis Joe. It's like, oh man, he was undefeated and all this and that. Why is he losing to fucking somebody on NXT or whatever? It's like, you know, that episode of The Simpsons Family Guy is like, Homer Simpson wouldn't do half of that shit on this. It's just, it's weird. It's like, why is Nakamura having a 7-minute main event match with Kevin Owens when you know they've done it better at Ring of Honor? It's like, but that's not Ring of Honor. This is something different. That's why we're calling him the Rock Star, even though you might not like it.
Yeah.
Right. You know, so it's hard for you. And I don't even watch as much of the network, all that fourth wall breaking, for me to even have as much investment. I'm just hoping that Lana goes up in the ring and does her entrance where she kicks her leg all the way up and you see the Grand Canyon. Like, I don't know about CJ Perry and her not having an accent and you know Rusev being the cool guy on the one episode.
It'd be like awesome, Andrew Lincoln showing up and then all of a sudden have a British accent. Like what? No, yeah, like that's not right.
You know, so it's hard to balance that. That's why I've tuned out a lot of the periphery stuff like Total Divas and a lot of the Raw talk. I don't want to know behind the scenes stuff.
Exactly.
Like I complain. People complain about me when I do spoilers. It's like I'm spoiling myself by like hearing all the. I don't want to know all that shit. If they hate each other on TV, fuck it. I don't be okay. Fucking car.
Yeah, like
you know, like
no. Alexa Bliss on Instagram, her and Nia Jax are
they're best
friends.
Yeah.
But on TV right now, they're not supposed to be liking each other. So that's why we haven't seen the Sasha Bailey thing too, because it's like, dude, come on, literal best friends, and everyone knows that. So,
I mean,
with the women. The segment was good. Every time I think I think Becky Lynch isn't that hot. She just changed my mind. She's so hot. Damn. Every time I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over Becky Lynch. Oh no! And now she's somehow making that accent work for her. What's going on?
I mean, the accent that she's probably lived with her entire life.
Yeah,
she's finally making it work.
She's
for
making
her.
it work for her finally. You know,
but damn it, Arnold.
Whatever it is, it's working right now. Jesus, her yeah. What's her name? Tamina looked good. Mike, she was good. She super kicked the fuck out of Naomi.
She's lost some weight, dude.
She has lost some weight.
I don't want to.
When she first joined, she wasn't.
I don't want to say this as a derogatory way, but she had more of a masculine shape.
Yeah.
Now she's looking a lot more feminine. And
when I thought she looked the most attractive was whenever she was playing a ukulele for fake Italian guy, Canadian puppet.
Santino?
She did like a little thing for him. I was like, wait.
I don't remember that at all.
I do.
Cute. Yeah, they had a little angle where he was like trying to get her, but she was like, no. But then she was kind of like into him. It was deep in the depths of the dark times of the WWE. Well, a little bit post Benoit death.
When it comes to Tamina, if they're gonna like give her something to do, I'm happy with that, because if they what she realized some of her potential, I'm happy. Because like gender, do something with them.
Pull the trigger, but
yeah,
and SmackDown
make somebody that she hasn't been somebody new yet. And whenever she would do that frog splash, it wasn't good.
It's a regular splash. It's not frog splash.
Yeah,
the super kick is good.
The super kick is good if she's improved the splash or whatever. Like if she could wrestle and she could talk now, yes. Yeah. But we gotta see it first. We gotta see if she's from the women, because this is kind of related. Hector's asking in there now, do you think Rusev will interfere in the pay-per-view at all? Because that was the other thing I was thinking, because like Rusev had all these little vignettes talking about he wants the shot at the title, blah blah blah, this and that, and then now that Lana's back, it's like, well, okay, Lana and Rusev, they're sometimes inseparable. To separate the inseparable, are they? Dude, is Ruru back? Handsome Rusev. If
it's Money in the Bank match and she was about to win, and Ellsworth tries to cost it for her, then Rusev just like flatlines this mug into the next millennium, and we get a fake Ruru, a face Ruru out of this. If he was in the match,
I was going elsewhere with it. You want that 7th man of the Money in the Bank? And I don't give 2 fucks about anybody else. I
want to see Rusev Nakamura. I want to see Rusev AJ.
Dude,
Rusev Corbin.
Rusev Jinder.
It's so easy.
Rusev Jinder, dude. That's SummerSlam right there, dude.
I hate American more.
Dude, it's so easy.
You're both deported.
It's so easy. All Shane has to say is like, look, I understand. Brought you to SmackDown for a reason. I think you deserve it.
That's right. They haven't addressed this yet. Yeah. Rusev said he's coming back with a shot.
But you know what? I have 7 other guys or 6 other guys that want a shot at the title. You know what? You're in the Money in Bank ladder match as well.
They have 1 week during that pay-per-view to make that happen. SmackDown is the show that will make it happen.
Why don't we have these feelings for Raw?
I don't know.
No, actually, I'm starting to, because right now that on the Extreme Rules made me realize superstars on Raw.
Yeah,
we have on SmackDown. We have a lot of potential. A lot of potential. You know, they're getting their shot. More like 1 or 2 established ones. Other guys who are known elsewhere and are getting their shine here, like Kevin Owens and Nakamura. You know what I mean? They're known elsewhere. Is just climbing. They're already big over with the fans, but whatever. Raw, we have established motherfuckers out there, except for Finn, but he's whatever.
Yeah.
Wait till Cena gets a hold of Nakamura and gets a hold of Rusev. Well, not Rusev, but gets a hold of Jinder. Jinder can hang with John Cena, you know. How about a new case for
This is the best thing on the WWE.
Just go.
Oh God. Everything about that segment was great. Them talking Easter eggs in the background. Enzo Amore out of our jurisdiction because he's on Raw. Yeah. God, so great. The cologne.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Everything was great. And then the kid man. And then you have Walt up, and then he's like, "What the fuck? We're in black and white. Why are we in black and white?" And then they're talking to them, but in their minds, so like,
and they break out that gift out of dude's trunk. Oh God.
I was a little bit afraid. Ordering, they were tiptoeing
across the shark.
Well, not so much jumping the shark, but be a bit of a disaster because maybe their chemistries wouldn't have worked. They were almost not quite there, but I think they were able to it barely struck that balance. And if they had misstepped or had like a half-second hesitation on one side or the other, it would have been
dang
They're able to do
so fucking great in this vignette. Like,
oh yeah,
oh my god, him when it was like when they gave him the man run, it was like, get out of there. He throws
this
it.
is stupid.
They gave him back to him.
He threw it again. And then Tyler's wearing it.
I was like, dude,
no, because he was like, what do you think? What kind of are we take ourselves
bribes? You think we take bribes?
Like he's all being like, oh shit, no, okay, and then I got. He's like, no, I like it too. It's good. Like, it's fucking, oh god damn, everything about that whole segment. It was good. It was H. That really was.
It was H.
Yeah,
it was H.
It was badass. And then the tag team match with the New Day. The New Day are fresh. I'm back into them. Yeah. And the Colognes, fuck man, they are pretty good losing. They're good at fucking putting on matches and putting the other side over. I hope right now that they're man right now.
I was also afraid that now that the New Day is back, they're gonna take the Fashion Police's spot as the top team. That's also a comedy team, but backseat
because
they're fighting the Colognes and that's it, and the Colognes aren't exactly built up fighting for the title. But dude, they're still hot.
Dude, that's gonna be an awesome 5-man Survivor Series team.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
It's because I love it because there are two genres of comedy and two genres of faces that are going on with the New Day and and Breezango. It's just like I really like a puppet from Ranker was saying that he and I echo the sentiment. Teams vision of faces and heels that they, the Usos. You have other people to throw in there. They did the promo after, but physically they fought the Colognes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so. Man, this could all be good, and then it keeps them fresh. You're not getting Kofi versus Jay. You're not getting Big E versus Jimmy.
The other
you know what I mean? So this is really good.
How do you feel about this Uso penitentiary and this new gimmick that they're trying to give to the Usos? Is it falling flat? Because we're raving about these other two tag teams, but that's not what the feud is. The feud is New Day versus Usos.
Yeah, I don't know if it's flat. It's just that, the competition is that much better. Dude, we forgot about the Alphas. Because the Usos made us forget about the Alphas because the Usos were really fucking good at what they were doing.
The Usos changed. They didn't necessarily need a new. It's not a character change that I need stuffed in my face because at the end of the day, whatever face team they're wrestling, like against and Breeze, the comedy made me anticipate the match. Usos complimenting Breezango made the match better. So I'm just looking for the New Day to sell this match for the next 2 weeks. And as soon as all four of them get in the ring, the Usos are going to exceed the expectations that the New Day left.
Okay.
So, and again, that goes back to competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's all I got to say about that.
AJ rematch with Ziggler.
Liked it. And it was to the point, and that was probably one of the best Styles clashes I've ever seen. Fucking awesome.
Okay.
It was Dolph Ziggler
ropes, right?
Yeah. Fucking good, dude. I have nothing bad to say about that match. It was quick. It didn't get boring. It was just bam, bam, bam. They both still look good.
Was that your match of the week that you were?
Nope. That was my third place. Match of the week.
This guy.
Match. If I were to rank them, you want me to fucking rank them? Yeah, you can't have a 1 without a 2 and a 3. My match of the week was a 7-minute short main event.
Okay.
That boy, man.
The main event of what? SmackDown?
Nakamura versus Owens.
Okay.
You know what that match made me do? And I posted it this morning.
What did it make you do?
It made you go to the Ring of Honor match.
Watch that Ring of Honor match.
Oh.
War of the Worlds from 2014.
Tuesday was a condensed version of that match. 3. They left nothing out. Nothing pointless out. That match was fucking stellar. Everyone looked good. Kevin Owens looked like a fucking superstar, and Nakamura looked like a goddamn rock star. He ended that match.
That's what they're going for. Rock
Yeah. They're hitting the money with Nakamura. They're hitting it right on the money, and that was my runner-up for match of the week because that was fun.
Wait, runner-up, or is that your match?
No, I told you, match of the week was the 5-man.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like the only thing they gave it competition was the SmackDown. Like there was like, man, oh man, I don't know which one it was. I weigh one for sure, but more match, and because and he beats Owens again for like the second or third week. Owens still looks good. Still looks good. And I like they're like this is the first time ever that Kevin Owens fights Nakamura because they're technically right. Kevin Steen fought Nakamura in 2014.
Yes.
You little motherfucker. Dude, that match was good, man. It was a condensed version of a 14-minute match. It was literally half the time, and they still told the same story. That you get people that are more into WWE than ROH. Why? You get the short attention span that people have.
Oh yeah.
For WWE that you need.
I already stopped paying attention.
I stopped paying attention to myself and I'm talking. So I'm already on my way. Mr. Cream. That match never got stale and never got
they didn't have a chance to.
Yeah.
For 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes and Bailey away.
I could have had sex 10 times.
Wow. Math. I'm having to try to figure that out. Okay.
Plus,
Okay. How do you feel about that match?
I liked it a lot. And that goes back to, should I be complaining that I know these guys can go 30 minutes and this should main event a SmackDown pay-per-view? Or they put an 8-minute version of this on SmackDown. And I didn't have to read a spoiler about it the next day. Mm-hmm. So that's part of the conflicting part. I think that's the only thing that kept me from making it my match of the week is because I know what this negative way, but this reminded me of why the fuck are you giving away Randy Orton versus AJ Styles for free before WrestleMania?
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I was thinking about with this. Like, man, I should hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
And like Kevin Owens is like the most cushiony punching bag he can have.
Yes.
Like, and they both look good. And
Yeah.
I'm not mad. So, but
You want to be mad. You want to be like, damn, they should have saved that. But then it's like that them making it 7 is them saving it. Is them having it on SmackDown. That was a pay-per-view match. It would have been a 14, 15-minute match.
Good too. I think it was just me. But again, I've seen what both of these guys could do in longer main event, big fight feel matches, you know, for titles. And this was just like a nice little teaser, it was an extended trailer of a really badass blockbuster movie that you see.
I don't know why you didn't just go back to the well. It worked the first time.
It's
for Money in the Bank.
We're gonna have a better version of that 5-way. We just got at Extreme Rules.
Yes,
we're gonna get a version of that with better superstars in it. Well, with better wrestlers in it.
Is that it from SmackDown?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 205. No,
not yet, player.
Okay.
Your match of the week is the 5-way.
Yes.
What's your match of the week?
My pick was 5 Live. It was all the way up until right before you.
Right, here we go. So 205. Go for it.
Right.
It was TJP against Neville.
TJP versus Neville. Yeah, seen it. We get it. Versus so many. I always seen TJP.
Every dab, you'd be hungover. Still, a day later.
This TJP versus Neville. Maybe it's because I wasn't expecting it. Maybe it was because it was a blow off for a feud. But dude, I felt like it was a little bit something special. All that dabbing you're doing, you're not drinking any of your drink.
I'm already drunk.
Finish my vodka.
Really, really, really enjoyed like the last of the match where counter. Oh, he's got him in the arm or leg bar. Oh no, he's gonna get out of that, put it into the rings of Saturn. Oh crap, he's gonna counter out of that. Oh, I didn't know what they were going to do. They got me. I thought TJP was going to win it and win the title after Neville just lost and Harry on the fucking pay-per-view. They're going to give it to him on 2. Fuck. How are they? Oh, my God. And then Neville got it. He snaked his way into a fucking Rings of Saturn. TJP stretching out his leg to the rope. Couldn't get it. Tapped. Damn!
And he couldn't even. They didn't even have the right angle.
They didn't have
so
the right
you didn't
angle.
know why they're stopping it.
Yeah, he tapped. Fuck! I believe it. I wanted to not believe it, but man, dude, that was a good ass match.
For me, the asset was also its biggest detriment. Technically, well, 2 things. Number one, for all the hype they gave Nakamura and Owens first time ever. Wasn't this the first time we ever got Neville versus TJP one-on-one in the ring?
Fuck no. Yeah.
Wait, is this the first time?
Somebody out there fact check me? This might have been the first time that because TJP was nowhere near TJP was nowhere near the title picture when Neville showed up. Yeah. So somebody double check that for me.
He came back and beat the fuck out of Swan.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
was this the first time?
I was so wrong.
Holy shit.
That's number one.
Too. Okay.
My only worry about the Joe Lesnar main event doesn't really have a good track record of heel versus heel. And that's what we got. And I wasn't lost because I was enjoying the art that they were putting together. But that crowd didn't know what the fuck to do. It felt audio-wise like they were in the impact zone. And that took me completely the fuck out of it. Like they didn't know what to do until the very end when Neville won. I was like, oh, the douchier of the douchies.
I have a little bit of a counter for that.
Go.
And even last week, we're kind of saying more of why TJP did what he did. He did it just so he could get the shot. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like he was quite as heely, like he was pretending to be a heel to get what he wanted. He wasn't a heel. Mm-hmm. And especially, that's kind of how I felt the commentators played it. That's how they played it in the video package before. I know it's kind of flimsy.
Yeah, because people in the audience are going to see that same video package.
People in the audience didn't know. But me sitting on my couch, that's how I felt about it. I was cheering for TJP.
Oh, no.
Me sitting on the couch, I was like, okay, I get it. He's not as bad of a guy. He just did what he had to do.
I've been to enough live shows. They show that video on the big screen before the matches happen. Yeah, so if that crowd didn't learn it, that crowd have lost.
Did you realize they're doing the same angle for the cruiserweights as for the women again? They've done this before, and they're doing it again. Nia Jax, hey, if I help you, you give me a title shot against Alexa Bliss. Mm-hmm. TJP, hey, if I help you, you're gonna give me a title shot against.
Hector says it was the first time that they.
Okay, because the first thing I said, I didn't watch it.
Like them again.
I've seen that match before.
Maybe
I was wrong.
Yeah, I felt like I've seen that match before too, but
I was hoping Neville would have won by a pinfall because if this is the first time, I want more. As good as the match was visually, but he already submitted him, so there's no claim for TJP to cry about.
Dude, he cranked back on that. Oh, that rings the saddle.
That was a receipt or something.
It was
like ugly. He beat him on 2K15 or something because that was nasty.
He damn near tapped him out and pinned him at the same time because he had him so far back.
Saturn was proud of that.
Yes. Rings of Uranus.
Yes.
Yes. A match that I actually saw. Cedric Alexander versus the Jobber. Was it Jobber versus the Jobber?
I love that Jobber's music though.
Yeah, it was good.
Noam.
Was it Noam?
It was Noam.
Who the fuck fought that curly-haired guy then?
It was
Ali.
That's
who I fought. Okay, then I'm getting my cruiserweights confused. Cedric versus Noam. But
you can't remember who was in them.
No, it was a good match. The main reason I remember it because Cedric looked really good.
Okay.
He looked in shape. He looked good. And that fucking finisher, that lumbar check. Oh my god.
Dude, Noam sells that so good. I
thought he fucking broke him. Dude,
he's broken him like 5 times already. Every time Noam looks pretty.
Oh, he just went lightweight.
Noam went full.
No, I'm fucking walking after this fucking goddamn thing. I know I'm walking because that shit hurt
Dude,
to look at.
The best part for me was after the match where Cedric walks up to Noam and goes, "Bro, I was gone for 6 months because this bitch gave me crabs. You need to leave before she gets you." Like, dude, okay, finally squash it. Like, I don't see this anymore. This was fun. Noam has no spine now, thanks to Cedric. Now let's get Cedric onto something better, and let's see what else they're gonna do with Noam. Because watching Noam debut on 205 Live, that I would give us as much shit as I do about him right now as a character.
Huh?
Okay.
And I don't want them to screw this up because you need to right now at 205, it's in that infancy stage, and you need to give a damn about as many people as you fucking can.
And did you read what Davari said?
What?
Oh, I love my job.
Because
they're like, oh, well, why is he not wrestling every other week or on every show? Because they have 8 matches on Raw and 14 on
what he said was basically somebody was talking shit about 205. Like, at one point, everybody had their fucking growing pains. You're watching these superstars in front of your eyes. You're watching a literal brand. He said, I've sat in the FCW arena before where Dean Ambrose made event in front of like 19 people because you're not always you don't start off as a superstar. You have to build from the bottom, and that made me want to watch 205. The only reason I didn't watch 205 all the way is because my in-laws are in town. I watched SmackDown late as fuck.
Blame it on the family. Like you work on the clock anyway. Watch it.
Exactly. I try to watch it at work, but I also had
don't encourage him.
Human relations at Vantage.com.
I gotta work with this guy.
I had to watch
a few more weeks.
About talking smack. I watched it. It fucking sucked. That's all. I was like, bitch.
Wait, first he turned you off on Austin Aries, right?
Yes.
And now he's turning on, and now he's trying to turn you on to dude.
Don't listen to him.
The guy that's killed 3 wrestling promotions here in town already. No. Like, if you walk in here next week with a fucking like Yankee hat, I'm gonna be shot because Abel likes blue and pinstripes. No.
Abel did say PWO is forever. Now it's ROW. So but yeah, I'm really digging the cruiserweight. I'm in on the cruiserweights, man. I like it. What do they do with Ali this week? Because again, that's where I stopped watching.
He was wrestling the jobber.
Yeah.
It comes out to try to distract him, and like the rookie tried to roll Ali up, and Ali rolled him up and beat him. And instead of like talking trash, dude, I told you. You see, you beat him with a fucking wrestling move. Listen, I can get you to places you can't fly to. And Ali like attacked him and beat him up, but that whole segment is pushing along that feud more, and that's another example of
it's adding a rhyme to his reason.
This show right now is more must watch for me than NXT, and it has nothing to do with it being live. Like if this was taped, I would jump to 205 first before I would go to NXT.
Yeah. Speaking of Ali, TJP on Raw. I forgot. I knew I was forgetting on Raw. That was a good match. Yeah. And TJP won really good. TJP's finishing move. Really well.
I think that's another reason why I felt like TJP was more the heel, because on Raw, he was still going. I excuse me, more of a face than
no, Ali's the fucking face.
Ali's the face. Yeah, TJP's still a dick.
All right.
I think you're thinking of Davari. I think you're just being racist.
No.
So insensitive.
I'd rather you be a Yankee fan than racist.
Jesus.
What?
Fuck. So NXT.
But I watched the first 40 minutes of it. After I was not interested in that main event. It was, but I was like, oh,
dude, it's Cassius Ohno wearing a fucking basketball jersey.
Why.
Like, you are no longer in Ring of Honor. You're no longer wrestling in gyms. You're no longer Chris Hero. Like, you belong on the fucking show. Like, as much as I wanted to be a wrestler, he looks like me if I was there right now. Like,
exactly.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Act like you've been there before.
Yeah.
Fuck, he was there before.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He was in the original NXT. Yeah. He was supposed to be in the Shield. But
he was the original KO.
He was the original going to be Roman Reigns. He was going to be the muscle of the Shield. But he wouldn't fucking lose weight. So they brought him back, and he's still not really in shape.
He's in worse shape.
Yeah. He's worse wearing tight clothes like me. This shirt's a little tight on me. He shouldn't be wearing.
But it's $8 at Walmart.
Yeah,
so what are you gonna do?
Macho Man, like, fuck, like it smells like Slim Jims when it comes out the wash.
The muscles on Macho might look like you're having muscles, but you know.
No, man, he's not aesthetically pleasing to watch, man. I would rather watch Killian Dane walk a mile than watch him wrestle.
Fair, Killian Dane is probably in less shape than Cassius Ohno.
Yeah,
I would rather watch Killian Dane's back hair grow.
Yeah. Good parts of NXT though.
Ciampa's promo, for fuck's sake.
Jesus.
Segment of the week?
No, that's not
the week.
joke.
Fashion Files.
Oh, okay.
I say fashion.
But
fuck it. But I'll say Ciampa's promo. Dude, he was just real about stuff while still staying in kayfabe.
Yeah.
He was real while still staying in kayfabe. He pulled it off. Like, he is actual real life besties with Gargano.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't let us know. He was just like telling us, "Oh, well, my tag team partner, and I wanted to do this and that," and I knew that I was injured, and I thought we were gonna, we were gonna,
win. Thinking about who to replace me with.
Yeah, like you can't replace me.
Fans are thinking about who.
Yeah, and that's a good way too, because most of the time it's always you people, and like that's it.
Yeah.
You know, there's never a good enough motivation for somebody to turn heel on the fans. But he had really good motivation. He was trying to replace me, and you were trying to replace me.
On Lords of Pain, on fucking Reddit, on all the fucking IWC fucking message boards.
And this is what leads me to believe that I don't think, even after what he did at TakeOver, I'm not 100% sold that Ciampa's a heel in this.
What?
And here's why. There was a bit in the promo where he said, you could never replace a guy like Tommaso Ciampa. Hell, you could never replace a guy like Johnny Gargano. That is nothing a heel would ever say. He said, what I could replace is y'all motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. And he was exact on why. Like you just said, like it wasn't just, I hate you.
Yeah.
He went out A, B, C, D, E, like the whole map.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
okay.
I'm not booing Gargano here. I mean, I'm not booing Ciampa here. Like I might be cheering Gargano in this storyline, but dude, I don't think Ciampa's a heel in this. Not a complete heel, more of a tweener. Because he laid it flat out. I was like, dude, y'all are gonna fuck with my life.
And what I liked about it the most, that boy, he went taboo on it.
Taboo? How so?
He didn't say I'm gonna be the most dangerous man in sports entertainment. I'm gonna be the most dangerous man in pro wrestling.
He probably got a slap on the wrist when he walked back behind the curtain.
Slap in the nuts.
Triple H is like, this is why you're never making the main roster.
Yes.
Yeah.
But man, that segment was good. I'm glad it was on NXT pre-taped because a live crowd would have ruined that segment. I think so, especially the stupid but like God damn, I hate what chance. And like they would have ruined that thing for him. So that's why that was a really good segment.
As good as it was, damn, that means he's going away. Like, fuck. Like, oh wow, this is starting a heel turn. It's gonna be so good. Like,
9 months, dude.
Are you gonna care in 9 months?
That's a good question.
Are you gonna care in 9 months?
I don't know if I'm gonna be alive in 9 months.
You probably won't have a job in 9 months.
He might not even be on NXT in 9 months.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't.
Gargano probably get a call up.
Yeah. No, Ciampa will get a call up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You said Gargano.
Yeah, I know, but meaning he'll have already been up, and maybe he'll go to the main roster with Gargano, like against Gargano. I don't know, something weird.
If there was anything on NXT that came close, entertainment-wise, as that promo was my runner-up for match of the week candidate, which was Pete Dunne versus Danny Burch for the UK fucking title.
They wrote.
You don't need to wait for them to make a brand new show overseas.
No.
Put them on NXT.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, they were riding that wave from the match of the year candidate, and they just kept it going because that didn't look just as good. Just as good. He looks, man. That kid, that bruiserweight. And it was a fair match. It was like a even keel as far as like he was dominated. He was like, that girl, that ballsy can go. Cesaro. That was good. He had me believing.
I agree that
wanted to talk about
competitor for a match of the week.
About Blanca from Brazil.
Okay, so it was Cien Almas versus
100 souls.
Yes, 100 souls. Versus the Jobber guy that had a good showing against
Cesar Bonani.
Cesar
And then they started
Bonani.
calling him Bononi and Bologna and Pagani and all this. They like the commentators halfway through this match were
No.
fucking up this guy's name.
Remember that.
Randy was calling him Punani. Anyway, so
Her poker face is horrible, by the way.
Yeah.
She was just like,
got a flash win, and like, whoa, wait, what? Because we were taking a lot of notice of him when he was fighting Aleister Black, you know, a couple of weeks ago. Man, I really wish they would do something more with this guy than just be a jobber.
and guess what?
Guess what?
They watch Houston Wrestling Radio.
Yes, there. Guess what?
Thanks, Brendan, for the shout.
He won. He won. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And it made sense in the storyline because Cien Almas,
Don't give a fuck. He's
He
getting
lost-
laid in a half hour.
exactly. He lost his shit. He got mad, but then he was like, whatever.
I got a 12-pack of rubbers in the band.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Which I'm sure that could lead to Regal being like, don't care that you just lost to this guy. And like, I can see him getting in trouble with the higher ups or whatever. Like, yeah, okay. I'm digging that. Now, maybe an Easter egg, it may not be an Easter egg. The Trinidad was ringside. She was sitting ringside by the entrance ramp. And you know how he's been like this playboy, you know, just after that match. So I'm like, I wonder if they're going to start doing something, and maybe that's one of his distractions.
Remember, I
or
brought
something?
that up a couple weeks ago whenever they were doing the tapings, and I said, hey,
Yeah.
what? That's because that's so and so from TNA, right?
He was in TNA for a little bit too. Yeah.
And what was
Yeah.
it? Rosita.
There you go.
TNA. Oh fuck, I got the right. I've never seen TNA.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember mentioning that you guys were like, oh, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's a cool little payoff.
I mean, I could just be reading weights. Hey, if
Point
that's
is, I want Aleister Black on every NXT. I don't care how tired he is. I don't care if they tape him on in an hour.
14 matches in an hour?
I want to see him on every NXT episode.
it's like you with the sex.
This Aleister Black.
It was lacking Aleister Black. Yeah. Oh.
Well, there was plenty of black in Lucha Underground. Whipbacks.
Hey! We pick
My dude.
is Johnny Mundo versus the Mac. Holy shit balls. Just sitting there before you guys showed watching the first part of the match. You guys showed up and I watched the last part of the match. The match of the week pick is because as I was watching it, I involuntarily had a big ass grin on my face while you two were talking about concerts and you know,
Thrice in Metallica.
yeah, and I had Randy and Portia over there talking about stuff and talking with y'all about y'all's day, this and that. I was trying to tune all of y'all out so I could pay attention to this match. And while I was paying attention to the match, I was like, oh my God. And I kept marking out and I kept laughing and I kept reacting, you know, to all the sections. I was like, God damn it. All these other good ass matches that WWE put on, which there was several good matches that WWE put on this week. I mean, hell, you have a list of 5. All of that got trumped right at the very end.
On the show again.
Sorry, it got
Wrong.
It got Hillary. I don't know. And it,
Touche.
dude, right at the very end, I'm like, dude, this is my match of the week. Not because I'm overanalyzing it or anything. It was the only match that while I was sitting there watching it, just tuned out everything. I did it on purpose, tune out everything when I was watching at Aaron's house, the pay-per-view. I was
There's a
paying
lot of
attention.
shit at Aaron's house to do, though.
It's true. There was a lot of shit going on right now. Right, I was on purpose concentrating because
Tekken 7 was on
I
the
was
screen.
yeah, Tekken 7. I was on purpose watching it because I liked it so much and it sucked me in. It sucked me in,
Whoa.
and I didn't want to be.
You gotta
That-
pay extra for that.
Yeah, I didn't want to be that guy that we've always been whenever Lucha Underground was on. Hey, match of the week, Lucha Underground, you know. But genuinely, how I felt, I genuinely loved it so much.
And you hate rehashes. That you fear that the new car smell from Lucha is gone.
Yes.
So when there's all the nightmares coming, you were not as now you obviously are.
Well, I think the reason why, because I was thinking about this like a little bit too, is that I've never seen in a like Iron Man style match or whatever done that, and so sure, Iron Man matches usually aren't no DQ. This one obviously was. Crazy stupid shit that happened with Mundo crawling under the ring and then out popping PJ, and like, oh, he went chasing after PJ when it wasn't him, it was Mundo. Like, what? Oh shit. And then it was a 2-on came out, evened up the odds, and then we had a Sexy Star come out. Yes. Yeah, like, oh shit, like all that stuff that was happening was cool. Then the thing where he was faking the injury and that killed time off of the clock so he could buy, fucking like 10 minutes, so he could buy 10 minutes.
Even the commentators was like, yeah, we hate this guy, but as a business, we need
and well, they even changed like the filter on the camera, like oh shit, this isn't the production cameras, this is regular camera, because hey, we're not really supposed to be seeing this. And then nope, kick to the nuts, roll up 1, 2, 3. Oh, you motherfucker! Fuck you, Tony Mundo. Like,
nothing is gonna top the Popeye spot where Havoc grabs the beers and pours it all over freaking Mac, and Mac wakes up like the fucking Undertaker, ready to like take somebody down to his yard and shit. The reason it's my match of the week primarily, I remember saying this live on the air, or this was secondhand. They did not in this match pretense that this was the mid-season premiere. So if this was just a regular episode, if this was your mid-season premiere, I want to see Pentagon Jr. I want to see Angelico, which you are gonna fall in love with Angelico when he does what you see. Oh fuck!
No idea.
Phoenix, I want to see Mil Muertes. I want to see the motherfuckers I like.
Yeah.
But then, hey, out comes Son of Havoc.
For the most part, Mac isn't my favorite. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's the top of the second tier for me.
He's the top of the second tier. Yes. Yeah. So I feel you on that. I feel you.
So, but then, hey, we're getting that breakdown analysis of holds and shit that Vampiro does. Mm-hmm. The chemistry between Striker and Vampiro that we've grown to love, even with McGinnis and JR right now. And then we started getting Mundo doing his thing in the Mac, and then we're starting to incorporate some of the other people that are involved in this. She's like, okay, and then we get the whole segment with freaking El Jefe. I was like, dude, new but familiar.
Yeah,
like, I love this. So I was like, and every negative that I had coming into the match, like they're all gone. Yeah. By the time the match was over, realizing, it won you. That was the last hook.
It got me too.
Yeah.
The very end, when they ended in a tie, Dario said, "In my temple." Like, oh shit.
We're contractually obligated by Bagel Bites to continue this match next week.
And it'll go again. Like, oh shit.
How long is it supposed to be?
It's a taped episode, so it's an hour long. Like, and that was another positive. We didn't have to waste 5 or 10 minutes for the intros. The show started. We got 2 minutes of Matt Striker Vampiro at the desk, and after that, both the wrestlers were already in the ring.
So the whole episode,
one match,
and then it didn't end.
It tied.
So next episode is probably going to be another.
It could be.
Match.
Could be.
Well, it could.
They said
first pinfall.
Okay. Sudden death, even if it goes all night long.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, no time limit. First pinfall.
And they didn't tease any other matches for next week.
Yeah. So,
I'm only like 75 episodes behind now, so I'm
yeah. Okay.
There.
Let's talk about this, Arnold. Where are you in the timeline?
I'm still back from where I was.
So you're like,
I've not gone past beyond like the 5 episodes.
Have you ever seen a human being fly?
Over for this.
You'll remember this conversation when you see the spot that Angelico does.
I thought you were talking about Drago, but I'll go with that too. Yeah.
And my daughter's going to Brownsville with her grandparents for the
Oh,
next
and you
few
had
weeks.
in-laws in the house.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now you're
So,
going to have time.
I'm going to have time to
Yeah.
watch. Like, next Tuesday, I'm off. Boy, I'm watching Lucha.
Binge that hoe.
Yeah.
The first season to be done.
Okay.
By next week. You'll have plenty of time to talk because I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
But next week.
Yeah, I still have to, and then I found out last week. Right. So, like, I'm catching up for basically nothing. I
got you, man.
Well,
I got you.
Yeah, he's got you, and then I got it over here too. So we'll figure it out.
We'll make things work.
Yeah, cool.
For business purposes.
Well, we got a couple of notes, but that's it for everything.
Okay. Well, let's see here. What's the last thing? Oh, Hector is talking about Aleister Black. Aleister Black has been on main event, so that's where you need to watch it.
WWE's got enough
Where
of my
the fuck
time.
do you watch main event?
On the network. It's on the
Network? I've never seen it on in-ring. Every time I
Keep
look
going.
It's because you never looked.
True. Well, I was like, if anything, I missed like 2 weeks of NXT. I gotta watch NXT.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll look for it. I know you can watch main event matches on YouTube.
Hector says, "Yeah, you still need to watch the No Mas match."
Oh!
I made me lose my head.
Oh,
his hair.
I have my hair.
Oh no!
No Mas.
Hero.
Wait,
Oh,
Hero
God.
wrestles?
Spoiler alert. Okay, shut up. Shut up.
Hero wrestles?
Yeah,
Something's happening this Saturday, right?
it's a Saturday. So yeah, RW out in the old Texas City. So that's this weekend.
How about
Next weekend is Doomsday Wrestling.
Beefy Joe's Last Stand?
Beefy Joe's Last Stand. Beefy Joe.
Do they have
the brewery.
Doomsday? Is it numbers?
Is that going to be at numbers again? Yes, it's going to be at numbers.
Apparently, yes.
I'm hearing that yes, this is going to be numbers. Yeah.
According to our sources.
According to our sources, we have sources.
Our ghostly source.
Yes.
That's racist.
No, she's just pale. Difference.
Okay, Ascension, what's
Hey.
up, dude?
Took you long enough. We're almost done.
He says something kind of random here. Hopefully, the wrestling gods grant Jake the Snake a match with Bray Wyatt. Okay. Jake Prime versus Bray Wyatt.
Jake the Snake is Sister Abigail.
What?
Sister Abigail is a snake. I'm a snake.
No. Randy Orton, because there's snakes.
Viper.
The Viper.
Revelation.
Versus the Python.
Revelation.
Okay. Yes.
That was his Python's name.
Thanks.
And for anybody that's still trying to wet their
Oh.
beak on wrestling stuff, we just did a post show. We're doing a prediction show next week for Money in the Bank. Well, y'all are. Y'all are doing a prediction show for Money in the Bank.
Oh, shit.
But in the meantime, if y'all want to watch an alternative, people tell us that we need to go back and watch some New Japan stuff.
Oh yeah. In
Really?
fact, Hector asked me to bring it up. Yeah, Okada versus Omega 2 in 2 weeks. Do you think Omega will come in as champ for the G1 event in July?
Hell no.
Well, there you have it.
Dude, I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break this down.
This week.
Next week, y'all are doing the prediction show for Money in the Bank. It's next Sunday. Saturday night / Sunday morning, Wrestling Dominion.
It's in Japan.
It's in Japan. I'm gonna just run down the card real quick. A lot of these matches are rematches from Wrestle Kingdom. Cody Rhodes against Michael Elgin. The Young Bucks against Roppongi Vice for the junior heavyweight titles. Gorillas of Destiny for the heavyweight titles. Kushida versus Takahashi for the IWGP junior heavyweight title, cruiserweight title, basically. Hiroki Goto versus Suzuki for the never openweight title. That never was brain cells.
Explain.
No weight limits.
Oh.
Dude, the matches that we've seen at Wrestle Kingdom, I forgot the guy's name with the next Daniel Bryan with the red tights, the pure wrestler. The dude, he had a title match with Omega and screwed up his brain. He's out of wrestling now. He's done.
I don't know.
I forgot his name. Goto versus Suzuki for the openweight title, and then we have rematches of both matches that are on our match of the year list. We have Hiroshi Tetsuya Naito for the Intercontinental title. I think Naito's keeping it.
Okay.
You're coming into the States. You want to have at least one champion that's Japanese and one champ that's American. So obviously, by default, it would have been easy to say at the WrestleMania in the past, like, dude, there has to be a new champion. There has to be this. Watching that Wrestle Kingdom match, I was like, dude, this was Kenny Omega's time.
Okay.
And they didn't pull the trigger. Now, with 2 weeks before they show up to LA, their first independent New Japan show. This isn't a co-branded show with Ring of Honor or with anybody else. This is New Japan's first legit show in the United States. Omega's wearing the title. Business sense, it has to be done.
Yeah,
I'm calling it right now.
Because I know who Kenny Omega is. I don't know who Naito is, and like all these other guys. I don't know.
Where can one watch this?
New Japan World. I have the username and password. If you need it. I got again and again English commentary. It's going to be a couple of new guys that Ring of Honor's been using on their
Kevin Kelly who did that Ring of Honor match that I watched today, which is the Nakamura versus
Kevin Kelly has been the announcer for ROH for
he doesn't
several
have,
years.
He doesn't have shirts draped over him anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. He's like the JR now because they actually got new guys that are doing commentary for their weekly shows, and he's kind of breaking them in. Like there's some episodes he's not even on there, and the new guys are actually all right. I need to.
That was Michael Cole. What was Kevin Kelly's thing on the interview that was like he was famous for like WWE? The
Rock always abused.
Yeah, he just always like fucked on. But was there like a specific one?
Yeah, The Rock did so much stupid shit to him. Yeah, who knows? There was one where he was telling him to pick his nose and kept calling him a hermaphrodite.
I think that's
like, stick it in, Hermie.
Stick it in, Hermie.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah. I knew there was that. Stick it in, Hermie.
For all the talk, G1 special over here in the States, tend to forget this. You know what G1 is? It's coming in August. We're in June now, dude. We're in June. And they start this at the end of July. It's like a month of Japanese wrestling straight up. The G1 tournament. Yeah. There's two brackets. The winner of each bracket and the G1 climax, they fight one-on-one. And the winner is the guaranteed title shot at Wrestle Kingdom 12 next year at the Tokyo Dome. And that starts. And so all of this now is build up towards the huge-ass fucking steroids tournament that New Japan
because it's not even single elimination. It's like a round
robin
point system.
Okay,
yeah. It gets a little confusing, but the matches are fucking awesome.
like the World Cup.
Yeah.
Cool.
A Grand Prix of wrestling.
This is a very good. I feel like it's a very good summer to get into international wrestling for me.
Probably, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. That's what I got asked about last week. My good friend Jessica she lives in California. She was like, "Hey, do you guys just talk WWE?" I'm like, "Well, I do."
On this show?
Yeah, I was like, "Well, I do," because that's pretty much all I watch. But these guys are more seasoned than I am. They're kind of teaching me as I go. So,
you, Jessica. Actually, I was kind of for Hector. Hector was the one asking us.
We're not seasoned. I'm here. I'm this meme.
Japan Bay?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
I feel dirty now.
Welcome to the club. That's show. Let's get out of here.
All right. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy.
Cool.
You didn't finish your...
I did not.
Dude, you weak puss.
Tilapia? Tawaka?
I totally thought it was a different
Chimichanga?
drink than it was.
All right, you're gonna swig that water and then you're gonna finish that because that's disrespectful.
Hey, 25 minutes drive home.
You do not ask for someone else
home tomorrow.
Hey, he needed you at work today. Where were you?
Oh shit!
I was here.
Did I just break the? Yeah. So you're not gonna disrespect asking for alcohol and not finish it.
It's not my alcohol.
It's in your place.
It's not my.
He asked.
One of those two drunkies over there.
Oh, the alcoholic is going to be really offended that you're wasting alcohol that touched your lips.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Next week.